It's noon, Friday. It's 72 degrees outside. I'm gonna ride. I got off work early. I have to do a valve adjustment on this quick. It seems to be lacking some power. It's broken in now. I got fresh oil in it, but I want to do the valves again before I take it out. So I got to take the oil cooler off, take the cover off, do the valves real fast. Let's see. I have this KLX 110 here. It's 2007. This is a old coworker's brother-in-law's bike. The Kickstarter was skipping, so it wouldn't start. So I said I'd fix it. And on the kickstart shaft itself, it has this bearing that slides on the spring. And there's supposed to be a washer to hold this spring on the C-clip here, and there wasn't no washer. This isn't the washer. This goes inside, up in there. So I figured that was the issue, but when I put it back together, I think it's the one-way bearing behind this centrifugal clutch deal. So I ordered one-way bearing, new collar, new spring, new washer. When I get that all put in, parts come Monday. Basically, I just loosen the oil cooler up here so I can swing it, get the cover off, get to the valves. Now we just gotta set it top dead center, make sure everything is good. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Get these covers off to set it at top dead center. Plugs, covers, whatever you want to call them. And then it's like a 12 or a 14 that fits in that. 14. I don't know if you can see it, but you turn it in there. That little notch right there. You line that up with the top dead line. Make sure the head's on top dead. And then you're good. My valves actually feel pretty good still, but the exhaust feels a little loose, so we'll go ahead and adjust them just to be sure. Okay, so the exhaust was pretty loose. I'm doing the .003, and it had a lot bit of play, so I got it nice and tight. This one's even the intake's a little bit loose, so cracker loose. Like that. Can't really do this with one hand, so. Alright, I got intake and exhaust set at .003. Everything's good. We can put these plugs back in. They were starting to get a little bit noisy. Not terrible, but I could definitely feel the power was just a little bit low. Could have been just because the weather's getting nicer and the carb was, dialed in when it was a little colder. But they were getting a little noisy, and they were a little bit loose, so now they're good. I just probably put the cover back on, and she's pretty much ready to rip. Whoops. Tighten the oil cooler back on. She's good to go. But yeah, doing the valves, that took me probably, my neighbor's mowing, so probably loud, but that took me maybe 10 minutes, and that's with dealing with the camera and putting it down and picking it up and stuff. So the valve adjustment's super simple, nothing to it. Let's see what happens. I haven't started this thing in like, I don't know how long now. Sounds a lot better with those valves being adjusted again. Let's let the neighbors know. lot better with the new bushings. My headlights turn off when I come to an idle. Oh well, what's this doing? Sneaking up and shit. Scared me. Didn't even know he was there. Scooter gang coming. Oh, I guess he did turn. What a guy. What's the old ass doing? Living his best life. I just love cats. I don't know what else to say. So we did 0.28 gallons at 68 cents for 20 miles. We gotta rip a wheelie though, right? Can't not. I just gotta decide if I want to rip a fat wheelie past all those houses, because there's gonna be a like 100% chance one of the people are gonna be outside, and they hate when I do it. I'm assuming, but it's on my way to my house, so I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, there's a car. Who cares? a battery big time. I'll have to order one. It's super nice, and it's actually hot in here. I hate to close the garage door, but I think the neighbors are still halfway through mowing, so he'll probably start that back up. But let's see, look at the old log here. So that was a total of 28.5 miles, max speed 70.5, a couple wheelies here and there. That thing, once the valves are adjusted now, that thing is just, it rips. It feels faster than it ever has right now. It feels so good.